Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith of Smiths in the Black, here with the Strat Time Report and some key stuff here. The retail onslaught continues, but if you look at the SPY here, you can see yesterday we had an inside day, right? Couldn't take out the highs or the lows. And then today, we slightly take out those highs and then fall apart for the outside 60, which gave us an outside day, right? So if they're willing to pay up and sell down, they might do it again, and they did. So here's your broadening formation, your lower low and your higher high. That's your outside day. Any outside bar is going to be a broadening formation on a shorter time frame. So what we also had was a simultaneous break. And what that means is almost everything went inside on the 60-minute. Here's your SPY. Here's your Qs. Here's your diamonds. Here's your small cappers, the broader averages, right? And so the thing about it was like, okay, well, which one would we choose, and why would we choose it? Okay, so if you look at the small caps, you're going to notice this. Right now, this is a 2 up by taking out the previous high, 2 down week. That's a reversal week, as far as we know in the small capper. So we probably don't want to take that, right? If we go to the Dow Jones Diamonds, that's also a 2 up, 2 down reversal week, right? They worked, but if you're going to try and choose which one you'd go, if you look at the Qs. Qs keep putting in higher highs ever since this inside day, right? Up and going into new highs. You also have an inside week 212 continuation break and full time frame continuity to the upside. Green, green, green. And here's your inside bar. And so simultaneous breaks are very difficult to turn around, and that's why this last hour was so beautiful. Then if you go to the SPY, once again, sold down and paid up, sold down. And if they do it once, they might do it again. This is a 3-1-2. Outside bar, inside bar, boom, right back up. Everything's green going back after that inside week. So you'd go SPY and Qs on that break. So, all right? So that's how you decipher a little bit of that. We just had Apple have some news and start blasting here, and we've known about this for a while. Apple, get, all right? Here, inside week, the poke down, the 1-2-2 rev strat week, right? And here you can see that once again on that 60. Outside bar, 3-1, boom, off she goes. Because if that works, here, the outside month, the poke down, the 3-2-2, well, these are going to become an outside bar of this. What do we need here? 157.26, we're almost there. So Apple has some news. We'll see how that keeps it going for you. Let me move this down here. If we go to Amazon, and Amazon here on the month takes out the previous low. That's a 2 down. Boom. 2-2 reversal on the month. Having a nice morning here. A little fast. Let's see how this. We had a nice 15er here. Right here. Inside 15. 2-1-2 continuation. No lower low until right now. Not bad at all. So we'll see if we can keep gunning towards all-time highs. If we go to net. And the net stalls out a little bit, but you can see this nice green on the month. Here was your inside week, so it hits magnitude, right? When you have this 2-1-2, the magnitudes take that out. It did it, right? So the question, does it keep going? We'll see. We'll see if it sets up again. You can see it's stalling out here a little bit, and maybe you get yourself an inside 60. Right now, you're inside on the 30, like so. So we'll see if that gets the continuation going. If it stalls out and goes 60, if we go to Home Depot, and the Depot still going, right? And it had earnings and no lower low on the daily to get in on that, and the inside week to the upside, just exhaustion risk by going into the highs. And here's a nice little inside 30 for you to get you in there. Now it's stalling out a little bit. We'll see if that sets up again, because Lowe's is just kind of sitting there. Lowe's is just kind of sitting there inside day style. If you go to STZ, Constellation, this is what you like to see. It's like it's a Thursday, so you can see every day this week there's a buyer in there. You're taking out two, 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 two. You got a buyer in there, right? That's what that's telling me. So looking pretty good, nice long green, been higher, and so we'll see. A little choppy this morning. We'll see if that sets up again though. But that's what you want to look for, and that's why the Strat Attack shows on a Tuesday, because I want to see what they do on Monday, and I want to see if they come back on Tuesday, right? That's what we want to do. All right, so if we go to LVGN, little guy. Oops, no, what is it? LGVN, sorry. Little guy. In here, you can see they got him good in here. This was a chop shop for a long time, since August until it finally goes. And now you got this big long green trying to come after this stuff. And boy, they got him good in here. So we'll see if that sets up again a little fast. It's also halting. It's inside 30 right here. You can see this inside on the 30 right there. The magnitude on this is to take that out, which it did, which is a nice little move there. We'll see if that sets up again. If we go to some retail, Macy's. And Macy's having the earnings, and then you can see this on the 30. The inside bar, the poke down, boom, that's a ref strap. 1, 2, 2. And what that means is you had a consolidation. They attempted to take it down and failed. So this equilibrium now gets reversed back to the upside. If you go to 60, you'll see this, the inside 60. The magnitude was just to hit that, which it did. Now you got a new 60. Always going to be aware of the new 60. If we go to Portillo's, Chicago's very own. And Portillo's, see this inside weak tries to take to the upside. It hit its magnitude by taking that out, right? And now stalling out, but one of the things you can look for here, inside on the 15. That's a 2-1-2 reversal on the 15-minute. And no lower low until up into here. That's real nice, all right? And then if you go to the 60, you're going to see this. This gapped down, right? And then that's a 2 down, and this is a 2 down, 2 up reversal on the 60. And the good thing about that, it gapped down, but it's still green on the month and the week, right? That means when it started rallying back, you have full time frame continuity to the upside. Every reason to believe that's going to work. And then you take these guys out, not strong enough to take that. Now you got a new 60. See if they want to bring her back in. If we go to VOSO, whatever this thing is, really moving out here. So whatever these guys are doing, they're doing right. So just a little bit of a screamer. There's your inside 30 right there. That's how you get right there. And we'll see if that sets up again. Any 15ers. A little tricky. Oh, there's an inside 15er right there. So we'll see if that sets up again. If we go to more retail cap and SIG, SIG. And SIG, inside day to the upside. And how's that 30 looking? A little tricky, inside 30. It's kind of stalling out now. You are inside weak and up. You're just going exhaustion risk by going into recent highs. If you go to BJ, exhaustion risk going into the highs. You can see this outside month. Took out both sides. And what that means is that they tried to sell down and got rejected. And when it takes this out, that rejection is still occurring. And off she goes. How's the 60 looking? Yep, a little quick. We'll see if that sets up again, though. If we go to ZIM, and ZIM, not really blasting off here, but you can see this on the weekly. The 2 up by taking out previous high. 2 down, boom, 2, 2. These 2 become an outside bar of that, right? And if that works, here, hammer, counter, shooter. 2, 2 down, boom, back up for the month, looking to take out these highs. So I'd keep an eye on this going forward for the rest of the month. Right now you can see we're stalling out just a bit on the new 60s, and that's why we're always aware of time. It's called the bottom of the hour, the flip. That's a new 60. You can see the tone change right as soon as that happened. If we go to Billy Baru, BILI, yeah, China having some problems here. Outside week, potentially an outside month, and you can see here on the inside 60 starting to drop off here. So we'll see if that continues. We know we got a bunch of China having some problems here. Baidu, how you doing? So Baidu's just kind of gap and sit with Baba, but so looks like Billy's the one for us. If we go to Northrop Grumman, and Northrop Grumman here, you can see this, taking out last month's lows. That's a 2 up, 2 down reversal on the month. And here you can see this here on the weekly. Goes up and slightly takes out the highs. This is a 2 up, 2 down reversal. These 2 become an outside bar of that. So here you can see triangle out, slight higher high, Boom. So now you got your broadening formation here. We'll see if that continues down. Trying to firm up a little bit on the 60. If we go to Wynn Resorts, Wynn Resorts having some problems. They had an inside month that tried to go to the upside, but it's failing. Right? It's dropping back in here. So we want to see if that continues with more pandemic names. Of course, you can look at LVS with that. Very similar here, setting up potential rev strat back downside on the month. Stuck in here on this 60 here a little bit, so we'll see what goes coming forward. If we go to Cummins Engine CMI having some issues here, looking to be an outside month. Slight higher high, now coming back through. Right, so that looks like this thing's going outside month. And here you can see the slight higher high of death. There's the top of your broadening formation. Let's go finish the job and take these guys out. So right now, Cummins Engine having some problems. We'll keep an eye on that. If we go to Clorox. Clorox also having some problems. Inside week, hits magnitude by taking this out. And then just drops back in. The buyers didn't step up. Right, they're coming back in. So we'll see here on this outside day to the downside, which means this buying got rejected. And it's still being rejected, coming back through. If we go to the Weed Tilray, and Tilray, they're giving us the outside weak puker off the inside day. Right, 2 down, inside, continuation, boom, down she goes. You can watch the CGC course with that. Potential outside week over here. The Cron having some problems. And down she goes. 2 up by taking out the previous high, 2 down reversal on the week, and down she goes. If we go to Allstate, and not totally getting killed, but she's been walking down for quite a while in a bright red bar on the month. That's what we look for, right? We want them to hit them, and this is what we call triangle day out. The counter trend move, 2 up. Boom, 2 down reversal yesterday, back through a previous range. So when that happens and you have everything red, that means that the sellers on 4 time frames are aggressive. They're hitting the bid, right? And then when you have a previous range like this, people are getting stopped out, which turns more people into sellers. That's why that works. Every reason to believe that's going to work. If we go to TDOC, TDOC getting smoked here, and you can see this. The outside weak, 2 up, boom, 3-2-2 reversal. This comes back. These become an outside bar of all this, and you're coming back through a previous range, so you're stopping people out. Going to look for that outside month down here. There was an inside 60 to the downside, so we'll see if that sets up again for us as well. If you go to Big C, the 3-2-2 reversal, outside bar, boom, 2 up, boom, looking to come back all the way through here. It might not happen this week, but certainly you can keep an eye on that to potentially continue, because it's like lift also, but lift firming up a little bit today, a little bit. Lift walking down here. See this outside bar? Boom. If they're willing to sell down and pay up, they might do it again. And so you can stop these guys out and right back down you go, keeping an eye on the lift. We also got some of the Bitcoiners coming in. You got Coinbase here, not totally getting smoked, and still an inside week, but you do have this, the slight higher high, 2-2 reversal on the day, and you can watch that with Riot Blockchain. Also getting hit here, coming back down. Gave us the outside week, so we'll see if that gets any worse. And Mara, still a nice continuation. No higher highs since this rev strat, right? Inside bar, pokes up, tried to break this equilibrium, boom, failed back through previous range, which causes this, the 2 up, 2 down reversal week here. Boom, down she goes. If we go to Riven, puke. So here, you can see this on the daily. 2 up by taking out the previous high. Yesterday was a 2-2 reversal. Now it's continuing. That tells you to look at LCID. Now that's doing what Riven was doing yesterday. The 2 up, 2 down reversal. Puke. Right? Real nice stuff over there. Just a couple more. We got Peloton. And Peloton outside week. Took out both the highs and the lows. And if they're willing to pay up and sell down, they might do it again. So here they paid up. And now they go inside. 212 reversal back down. Now they're selling it back down. You see, so it went down, took out the lows, took out the highs, and then right back down off the inside day. Peloton, bright red monther. So we got that going for us. And one more, Robinhood. Robinhood had all sorts of problems. Vlad inside on the 60 right now, but hitting new all-time lows. So you can see a nice long red bar around 1230. That's something you'd look for. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Mr. Black. Strat Time Report.